Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Got the UI all set up. Back in this. Back on Hogwarts Legacy. Alright. Got just a few minutes. Alright, so let's start right here. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Anyone that's new here, I am playing Hogwarts Legacy to platinum the game. I have 3 trophies to complete, and this game will be completely platinum. And yeah, I also do all the side quests. I try to get build bad pages and everything I can. So if you like the exploration and the story, you come to the right place, because I do all of it. I do it all in one. So, but let's go ahead and get started. And return to Professor Fig's classroom to tell him about the library adventure.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlick kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio.
this hidden homology corridor.
These dry vines are one spark.
Hidden homology corridor.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I knew it was something back here because I remember.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos. Incendio! Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio!
Let's go to the greenhouses and go to Pumpkin Dunking. Like, how the fuck can you be afraid of a pumpkin? Ooh, that put my defense up quite a lot, actually.
Revelio.
Dunking. Got that old Pumpkin Dunking.
Is she growing pungus onion again?
I'll get those sugar pages. I don't know those sugar pages down there, but
Revelio.
I need to catch up on my
return Pumpkin Dunking first, man.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
I'm doing you a favor. Disappointment like this will encourage you to become a stronger person.
I don't need to be stronger. I need to be left alone. Even Zenobia Noak will make fun of me now. You've wasted my time. You're not who I thought you were.
I don't care.
Should never have trusted you.
Stop being a coward. Okay. I can actually do that in Crossed Wands if I sit here and attract Professor Hackett's class and then go to the South Wing, go to where the place is. Go where the Cross Wands is. I can do all of her assignments in here. Hey, dogs quit.
Hello, Lucan. That'd be brilliant.
Don't really need to see that dialogue because that's just the standard thing. It matters.
That's it. Excellent fall. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Easily without having to I like that.
Come
Just
on.
keep doing this until it pops up.
There goes my way. Springer.
Can Springer out Can Springer? Descendo. Can Springer?
Boom, if I check my quest, they're all done.
Oh, you cheeky little child.
Ah, okay. I was too focused on the actual quest. And
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
I normally don't mess that up, but I wasn't focused. I was trying to...
Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy.
Freaker.
Stupefy. Accio.
There goes my wager.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Confundo. Accio. Confundo.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
Jesus. You have to go fight real enemies to do it either.
Incendio!
hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is just wish to stay in practice.
Herbology.
Incendio!
Stuff on that. Very dummy.
Smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying. And I'm trying to
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
In this game will be
here.
platinum.
You'll need these for today's class.
And I do side quests.
A little treat for your auntie.
Main missions. I do everything. Every exploration in the hall that you can
Ah, hello.
I do it all. So if you like that, then
Class,
stay here.
please
If you like
welcome the
dark
newest
humor
rose
and
in
you
our
like
garden.
Stupid humor, I do that too.
We do look
But I
forward to
am
growing
a little
together.
exhausted, so if I do stay quiet.
How thrilling
Most
it
of
is
the
to have
time it's
everyone
due
back together
with I
again.
want y'all to hear the dialogue.
This year will be
but
filled with enchantment and
sometimes it's
excitement,
due with,
but the
kinda
most
more
important thing
help.
cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Give it a firm tug. Boom!
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
Pet the soil, pet the soil. I did it.
The soil should
feel so proud of
envelop them
myself.
like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Putting my ears right at bleeding.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that.
Ask questions or speak or talk.
Now for our next task.
In any
we'll
way,
be
shape, or
planting
form.
Dittany at
I
home.
love interaction with my
Yes,
community.
Professor? Firstly, well
No,
done with your
that was
mandrake.
more my
They
community
can be
meeting,
rather
but
difficult to
I
get a
still
grasp
interact with
of.
them just the same. So.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm. How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds. I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade. You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage. They'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she won.
I don't need that. I wasn't trying to talk to him. I see that dialogue. I don't care. I know what I need to do. I'm just getting the rest of the plants. Okay.
Look at that. They'll jump on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. I'm not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Bastards, Jesus.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Like that. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I hope I need to go see Natty and lower. Going on the lower Hogsmeade, gonna have myself a time. I'm singing fucking South Park song. here real quick because there is a field guide page up here. It's part of the Hogwarts field guide.
Revelio.
Well, keep rolling. I'm rolling, man. I'm a roly. Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing fine, good, and dandy. Alright, I'll come to you in a minute, Patty.
It is good to see you, my friend.
What am I gonna do first?
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them.
I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be so...
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm going to see what this one wants, because I know exactly what to do in this one.
You for some assistance?
So.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Ooga booga, the Black Lake. Let's see what's in here.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Pause so I can get rid of some unwanted gear. So I can get whatever this is. Nothing worth it. That's worth it. then this must be where the astrolabe is. No, it's another. It's so many things in there.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming now. I can't swim, I'm too damn fat. I'll sink to the bottom of this fucking lake. I got that queso energy. I'm that 1x1 Lego piece.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Knack for finding treasure. Dude, this is on cool. I hear yourself so many clothing items, which I will.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Well, I'm sorry, Natty, but I'm doing side missions first. Gotta help him with his goblin problem. With his own kind, trying to beat him senseless.
If you're here for my wedding.
So.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
There's a field guides page here. There's also a field guides page right behind here.
Revelio.
Scale. But then there's spiders back here, but the spiders don't fucking bother me. Or quest to do it. I've already killed them before with ancient magic, but I'm still gonna do it. It's not a quest, it's an achievement, sorry. Achievement for the platinum, so. Alright, y'all, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go back to find the next field guides page, because there's another field guide page that's directly in front of this little hideaway that the Heaverdine Black scale was at. And it's right over there towards those rocks. I've done that already for my achievement for platinum. I'm gonna try ancient magic every enemy I see, because that's just the best way to get this shit up. And then right here, it's guide page. The Marlap tentacles. Something that I missed for a long time. I had to backtrack in my playthroughs that I played by myself without recording. So I'm not gonna be doing backtracking. I don't. Jesus, I don't like backtracking. Leviosa does.
Incendio.
Incendio is not. It's an okay spell, but it's not good for combat. Because you have to be like right up close to them. You have to be basically sniffing their face in order to hit them with it. So it's kind of pointless to use in combat. Pointless to use in general, because Confringo you can use it for a lot more. Oh, Jesus, not on my phone. Okay. I'm gonna stay up there. I'm using my phone to see the live chat. Not that much is happening right now in the live chat, but I mean...
An encampment.
So.
This must be it.
Alright.
Looks as if there's more than one way to win.
Have a loyalist war.
I won't rest until you're dead.
One thing's done.
Potato.
You'll pay for that.
Really?
You won't survive this, my young friend. No!
How many of you are there?
Oh, dude. Ow. I'm very much almost dead.
Stop avoiding me. I won't rest.
Incendio.
You won't get away with that. Enjoy suffering, do you? I shall avenge your death. If only Renrock were here to see this. That was pitiful. When are you going to give up? Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you? You've been paying attention.
Incendio.
That's embarrassing,
Still
isn't it?
close to him, but no, really. I couldn't use ancient
That was
magic
quite
on
something.
him because I didn't
Now
have.
to Freon's carts. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Now I gotta return on. Hey, tell him about his carts. Hey man, your cart. They're coming back to you. Or talk like Forrest. Hey, the carts are coming back to you. I did what you told me to do. I take the goblin and I told him and Expelliarmus and I take and get the cart for you. Just like I get for Jenny. Yeah.
If you're here for my wares, I don't have my carts.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
The goblin made point. Alright, now time to do the story mission with Natty.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'll have taken your life before you...
I will not be cast about here!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Ha! Time to see if we can hold them up!
I'm not going anywhere.
You're no match for me. Stop that, boy!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted. And so close.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Too early. So, I kind of want to enjoy it. There's not too much exploration I can do. with not having a broom or not being able to get around quickly. So.
The vines and these
What should I do? The flames will require sink.
This is uncharted territory. I'm curious about these pies. There, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was only an hour stream, and I didn't stream for long, but honestly, today there's a lot of stuff I need to get done, personally. So, I have to make time for that, but anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this live. Tune in, probably not tomorrow, but maybe next week, come Monday or Tuesday, I will be live streaming this at the same time as today, so 10 a.m. Central Time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream.